Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Sophie, good morning, baby. Are you gonna growl at me? Arr. Hey. Hey, you know what? Tomorrow's your birthday. You don't even care about that. You're not gonna wake up. Tomorrow's your birthday. Wake up. Arr. So, today we have a goal of going 20 miles. So Stan has a friend who lives here in Maryland that is picking us up. We've become like the slack pack king and queen. But you know what? I'm not going to apologize. If someone is going to offer to help us out and slack pack us, I'm not turning that down. I ain't no fool.
No siree.
No siree, San says.
I'm gonna live to be 103.
I'm gonna live to be 103 because we're not carrying 30-pound backpacks for the full 2,194.3 miles. We're gonna live longer, he says. Yeah, so Stan's friend Wizard, which this is someone that you helped out with Trail Magic before, right?
Yes.
Yes, so paying it back. I mean, Trail Magic pays it forward when you do your own hike. It really does. So anyway, so he's coming to pick up our gear and say hello to us this morning here in a little bit. I gotta get packed up. Just had breakfast, had my coffee. Had my coffee. And goal is to slack pack 20 miles. He will return our gear to us, camp tonight. It is supposed to storm tonight, so we'll see about setting up camp in the rain and storms and stuff. So this is why everything might change depending on what happens with the weather. And then we are hiking full packs in the morning. Was it like 10 more miles to Penmore?
Yes.
Yeah, 10 more miles tomorrow to Penmore, which is the Maryland-Pennsylvania border, and that is where Stan's sister is picking us up. And we're going to be staying several nights with her, which that part was already planned like way in advance. All right, so this gentleman in the orange shirt here is Wizard. Hello! 2021 thru-hiker that Stan the man helped out on trail, and he's returning the favor for us today. He's going to hike a little bit with us. His car is back there in the parking lot. Took our gear, and yep, we are slack packing again today. So he's gonna hike a bit with us, and then he's gonna go get us lunch, bring it to us on the trail, and then take our packs to where we're stopping tonight so we can get set up. Hopefully it won't be storming. And this has been awesome already. So here we go, getting on trail. Thanks, Wizard! Just walking along. Guys are all ahead of me chatting. In a bit. Stan's catching up. They're talking about bear encounters on various trails. I'm just hanging back, enjoying listening to their conversation and hanging out with my little man. Not raining yet. Maybe we'll get lucky today and the storms will avoid us. One can wish. Y'all, look at this. I feel like it's been a minute since it's been spring. It feels like it's been summer and all the flowers have disappeared. But I am in mountain laurel heaven right here. They are as far back into the forest as the eye can see and blooming huge and beautiful full bloom right now of the mountain laurels all around me. This little section right here, this is all I remember of Maryland. It will make me happy. I am in love walking through all of these flowers. They're just surrounding me everywhere. I love it. Look at them. Gosh, can you see? It doesn't even just show on my camera how... Hold on a second. Maybe I can get a little closer. Look at this. It looks like snow. There's so many blossoms on all of them right now. It seriously looks like snow on the trees. It's beautiful. All right, I know I just did this, but we're in yet another such a dense, thick patch that every single one of us whipped out our phone. And we're just going, oh my God. From a distance, as we're walking down it, it seriously looks like the trees are covered in snow. And it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Can barely make it down the trail. They're so thick on each side. This is amazing. I feel like I should be walking in like through Canyon and D with a dress and heels on or something. Look at this. What do you think, Zobes? He's like, I think I want to get to lunch. Wow. Gorgeous. All right, so we've come to a part of the trail that is another Civil War memorial. General Sam was the first Union general to lose his life in the Civil War. Right here on this field that this gentleman is the caretaker of. Thank you again for your service.
Hey, killer.
Oh yeah, he's hiked the whole thing. Okay, so these look like dogwoods, but they are a little different than any dogwood I've ever seen. So I'm gonna throw this into Google and try to figure out what they are. They gotta be in the dogwood family. So pretty. This tree from a distance is beautiful. It's just covered in these white flowers. This section of the trail is just full of history. Washington Monument State Park, where we're heading and where we're actually going to have lunch. That's where Wizard is meeting us. And look at this, blue skies and sunshine on a day that's got like 95% chance of dangerous, severe storms. It's actually not even as hot as it was yesterday though, so I'll take it. And this beautiful church right here that they're walking over to, zoom in on it here. The caretaker we just talked to at the last Civil War area told us that they also own this church. So very cool. A lot of history here. He said something about the church and I couldn't quite hear him when he was telling us about it. But it's really pretty, isn't it? I love old churches. And I just noticed as I'm walking up to the church, peonies! Ah! It's that time of year. That was one thing I loved about living in Indiana, was I do love peonies. Look at how pretty they are. Oh my gosh, all different colors. So pretty. All right, and here's the church. I'll back up a little bit. Pretty, pretty. All right, here we are. Washington Monument Visitor Center. The monument's up the hill on the trail a little bit. But first, we are gonna stop for some lunch. Yeah, thank you, Wizard. What a great midday treat. Literally. We got Subway. Yay.
My first video on the trail last year, I accidentally put a part of it in slow motion where I was talking.
Yeah.
So I finally, after the trail, I went back and started watching my videos again when I was making the documentary, and I was like, why did I do that?
All right, well, here we are with Wizard.
All right.
And we're going to show you why he has the trail name Wizard. Yeah. He does magic.
We don't need that. So I got 3 pennies.
Yep.
Right? So if I take 1 in my hand, right? I take 2 in my hand, right? And I take 3 and I put it in my pocket. How many should I have in my hand?
Should have 2.
But I have 3. So I'll do that again.
What?
I have 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. So how many should I have in my hand?
2.
But I have 3.
What?
I'll do that one more time. Here. 1, 2, 2, 2. Third one in my pocket. So how many should I have in my hand? Come on.
2.
Come on. How many should I have in my hand?
3.
No. None.
What? Because they're all in your pocket now.
What are you talking about? I don't have any of
Oh
them.
my goodness.
Don't get this guy to make change for you.
Yeah, he was doing quarter tricks while you were in the bathroom, and I'm like, what? I never he's like the guy who pulls a quarter from behind your ear. I can't do it. That's just wait, do that again.
So I take the quarter.
I don't understand.
And
How
that's
do
why I was
you
saying
do
is
that?
This one is fools people who are like they think they're starting to get it. So
I'm
I
gonna
take the
zoom
coin,
way
run.
in on your hands. What? What? Wait. Dude, what? What? I was trying to zoom in on your hands. Okay, do that again.
Okay. Well, if I'm just gonna keep doing it, then you guys
I'm too dumb to figure this out. So.
Oh.
That's how you do it. You throw it on the floor.
Here's one. I have not done this in forever, so if it doesn't work, I'm not sorry. Alright, so, okay. Can I get you to do me a favor? Can you just put your left arm out straight like this? Okay. So I'm going to try and make this coin go through your hand.
Okay.
Okay? So, basically, I could, if I'm up here, that's not magic, right?
Right.
So this time I'm actually going to make it go from this hand up, and I'm going to catch it in here, okay?
Yeah.
So actually, can you put your hand up a little bit higher? All right, that's good. So watch. Ready?
Yep. What?
Wait.
What?
Oh,
Where is it?
It's on
you take a shoulder?
What?
On your shoulder.
What?
What?
It was on my shoulder.
I haven't done that one in a long time, so.
Wait, do that again. I gotta feel that. Did you see it go on my shoulder? All right, let's do it again. Wait. This is when you told me to put it up higher. That's
Well,
when
at some
it
point,
happened.
of course, at some point I had to put it in.
Here we are. This is the original Washington Monument. You may not have known that the Washington Monument in DC, with a reflecting pool near the Lincoln Memorial, is not the original. This is the original. It was also used as a signal station in the Civil War, presented to the state of Maryland for park development in 1934. Certified a Maryland Historical Monument and National Historical Monument in 1972. In 1827, this was dedicated to the memory of George Washington. And it has been under renovation and just reopened Memorial Weekend. So we get to go inside. So we're gonna do that. Let's go inside. How is it, Steps?
Hey there.
Hi, how is it inside?
Washington Monument.
See, yeah, we're gonna go climb the Washington Monument. See, we're gonna do whatever you guys are doing because I'm just a four-legged human. Oops, sorry, buddy. You're at the end of your leash. How many steps are in there?
Lots.
Lots. So
Not
great.
as many as the other one.
This is true. All right, here we go, baby. Let's go up the steps. Well, we made it up the steps. You can see, nice winding staircase all the way up, and then you get views when you get up here. Very nice.
If you could see like a whitetail ski
Pennsylvania's
resort out
that
there.
way. Yeah, it says it's on the thing right here is Whitetail Ski Resort.
it is?
Yeah, it's on there.
Cool.
And over that away is West Virginia. Says where we came from. And that is where we're going.
Yeah. How is it?
Very cool. Hey, now you have to watch Stan's video because
Yep.
I just recorded walking on the trail between these two houses, like literally through their yards. And now we're gonna go do a road walk on I-70 and it didn't record, so.
She's been hanging around me too much. Gosh, that's something I would do.
Really, you think? Here we go. I-70. I don't even know if you can hear me over the traffic. At least they tried to make it pretty. Here we go. Hello. Well, after walking through people's yards and crossing over I-70, we are now back in the woods in the green tunnel, and we are about to climb. There aren't very many steep climbs in the 40-ish miles that the AT is in Maryland. That's probably not correct grammar, but hiker brain is hitting, so anyway, we're about to go up, and then at the top of that up is Annapolis Rocks, which actually has a very good view. So hopefully the rain and clouds will stay off away from us for a little bit longer so we can climb up and get a view. It's about a quarter-mile blue blaze, but we're gonna do it because we want views, because there just aren't a lot of views in this part of the AT here in Maryland. So we want to see some views. Yay. And I'm glad that it's not raining, but then again, It's hot. Not as hot as yesterday, thank God. And there's a much stronger breeze with this front coming in, keeping us cool-ish. It'll definitely cool off once it rains. All right, we're in a power line section. They're always interesting. All right, see you later. Well, there's where the storm is, that we can hear the thunder in the distance. Coming right to us, it looks like.
It does look like it's moving.
It is coming towards us, I think. So we're gonna get back on trail and be prepared to get wet. Oh, and by the way, we're at a different view. We're not at Annapolis Rocks anymore. We are on, what are we on, Black Rock? Black Rock. And look who met up with us on trail. Wizard's back. Woohoo! Hi. He's gonna hike back to the road with us and probably get wet with us. All right, we are 17.3 miles in to today's hike. It rained on us. Started raining back at Black Rock and it's been raining on us ever since. Had our umbrellas, rain gear, everything on, and then pretty much just as suddenly as it started, it stopped and the sun's coming back out. So hoping that the worst of the storms are passing to the north or the south of us and just missing us. We still have, this is actually a 21-mile hike today. From where we camped last night to the road crossing is 20.9 miles. Plus we are going past the road crossing after we get our gear to camp. It's only like 0.2 past it. So 21-mile day and we're 17.2 in. So we still got about 4 miles. And I'm tired. I know we're only slack packing and I know it's Maryland and it's not the toughest terrain or anything, but for some reason I'm just tired today. Just feel a lack of energy. So probably gonna ask them if we can stop up here in a little bit, take a little break to get some calories in me and hopefully get recharged to finish this out. Hello. All right, we are 19.1 miles into today's hike and we did stop a little bit ago, shortly after I made that video, for a break, and I ate and drank, and so did Zoe. Rested my feet a bit, feeling better. So we are exactly 2 miles from the campsite and the finish line for the day, and less than 2 miles from the road crossing where Wizard is parked and has our gear. So we are nearly complete with this 21-mile day. Only 2 miles to go. And it did rain again, just a tiny little bit of a sprinkle, and we did have to walk through about 1.5 to 2 miles of a rock garden there since my last video. But otherwise it's been a pretty easy 20-mile hike. Can't really complain, other than I just got really tired for some reason. All right, we're all about interrupting the mating butterflies. Hello, mating butterflies. You can't tell that there's two. There we go. Hi, guys. And this is my favorite butterfly, too. It's a yellow tiger swallowtail. Eastern tiger swallowtail, but I call him yellow tiger because there's also a white eastern tiger. They've stopped performing now that we're watching them. Oh, there they go.
There they go.
There they go. All right. No, Zoe, you're not going to get the butterflies. They're so pretty, though, aren't they?
They are.
Man,
They're
the
beautiful.
colors on the top one especially is really bold. Looks like they just hatched. All right, make
Really
babies
beautiful.
for more pretty butterflies.
Yep.
Looky, yeah, most butterflies only live like 3 days, 3 to 5 days. Yeah. This guy, I think, is at the end of his life. He's pretty beat up and he's not moving when we try to touch him. But we're gonna let him be there. He's pollinating the flowers. Bye, pretty little butterfly. I'm not sure what kind he is. He's a swallowtail. I'm gonna ask my friend who knows. I think that's the best thing to see at the end of 21 miles. That's a pretty good trio. Woohoo!
Wait, it gets better. Ice cream. How about ice cream and
How about we
cold
run
drink?
down to Dollar General in this
It's a
car
mile
real
down
quick?
here.
I can handle that.
Wait.
What do you think, Zobes?
There's no sauce.
We're walking.
Yeah, you can walk and bring it back to us while we set up camp.
Melted ice cream.
I think that sounds good. What do you think, buddy? You want some ice cream?
He says, I like ice cream.
Yeah, that sounds good, Mommy.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, so sorry if this is getting TMI, but we'll explain what's going on right now. So I have, unfortunately, a very strong negative reaction to Five Guys. Don't know why. It has happened for years. I hardly ever eat there, and honestly, I don't think I've ate there in probably 4 or 5 years, because every time I do, I feel sick. And so when David offered to bring us Five Guys, I was like, you know what? I've been eating stuff I don't normally eat ever since Georgia, and I've been fine. So why not? Let's try Five Guys. Yeah. Still so super appreciate it, David, but it has wreaked havoc with my tummy all day today. Let's just say I have gone to the bathroom a lot. And everything that I've tried to eat today, nothing has stayed in me or sat well with me, and I've had some pretty strong waves of nausea hit me on top of that. So we just went to Dollar General and I got some ice cream, and pretty much as soon as I finished it, I felt like I was going to puke. Like, really did. And I actually kind of like did gag a little bit off to the side. Sorry, told you this was TMI. So finally I was like, you know what? I think maybe I just need to use the bathroom again. We're getting all of our gear ready. We have to, what I'm on right now is this Blue Blaze from the parking lot back to the AT. So we had to, walk this Blue Blaze and then the 0.2 to the campsite. Not long at all, like maybe 0.3, 0.4 total. And I just couldn't, I couldn't even get my pack, lifted. I was just, totally weak and felt like I was going to puke. And so Wizard is basically being my Sherpa. And he offered to take my pack, and at first I said no. And then Stan was like, just let him take your pack. You don't feel good. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll let you take my pack. I'm not going to be a hero. And I'll see you guys at the campsite. So that's what is happening. And I am feeling a little bit better now. Again, sorry TMI, but when I get to the campsite and you see Wizard there with my pack, that's why. And here's my savior, my Sherpa Wizard.
Haha. I'll be changing my trail name now.
Oh, I am sitting here struggling to blow this up because I have no energy. But I did manage to get the tent. Oh God, I don't feel good. I'm gonna have to end this video. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for everything today.
Of course.
Really appreciate it. Hi. I'd say good morning, but it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it wasn't just Five Guys. I am sick. I spent the entire night throwing up and most of the morning, and it's been pretty miserable. I haven't even had the strength or energy to sit up most of the day, let alone hike or pack up or do anything. So this morning, Stan and Steps went ahead and hiked out to Penmar. So they did the 10 miles, and Stan's sister picked them up, and they've been texting me, and I haven't gotten sick since about 11, and they decided to come get me. And so I'm in the process of picking up my gear, and don't really know where we're going from here, if I'm gonna be well enough to try to hike tomorrow. They're now 10 miles ahead of me. I gotta figure out how to make up this gap, especially if they keep hiking tomorrow and I still can't. So yeah, getting sick has not only not been fun, it's really started playing with my head about even being out here and what I'm doing. And I know that's just stupid talk, but it's been a very, very rough day. So anyway, I gotta finish packing up because they're gonna be here soon. And today's Zobe's birthday. We're supposed to be celebrating his birthday and crossing into Pennsylvania today. Definitely not how I planned June 3rd to go. Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
And
Hi.
hi, this is Stan's sister Sue,
Hi.
the most amazing, wonderful, blessed with hospitality ever woman.
Thank you.
So she has taken a sick one in, although I'm not sick anymore, I'm feeling much better. But thank God she
Yeah.
set me up in her basement with Zobi, and we were able to shower and rest and sleep away the rest of the sickness in a bed instead of in a tent,
I'm
thankfully.
very happy for you that we could have you here.
Oh, thank you so
To
much.
recuperate.
And then she made dinner last night, which I did not have any of, but it looks amazing. I'm looking forward to leftovers of baked ziti. But she made me soup and bread, which stayed down. Yay! And now she's made us this amazing breakfast, which we are going to town on: bacon, eggs, toast, fruit, coffee, and juice. And Zobi is downstairs sleeping in...
Intimate donuts.
Can't forget the chocolate covered donuts. That's Stan's favorite. It's Mr. Sweet Tooth over there. And I've been going through my gear and cleaning it. We're sanitizing it. Sue's going to wash anything that can be washed in a machine on a sanitization cycle. Is that the right word? Sanitizing? Whatever. A deep, hot sanitizing cycle. And Stan and Steps, after hiking in yesterday to the campsite and carrying my gear out for me, are going to slack pack me today the 10 miles that they did yesterday, even if it takes me forever. They're gonna go get more Mickey ears. The Dollar General with the ice cream has Mickey ears, which makes them very excited. So I am going to hike today, even if it takes me forever. I'm gonna get caught up to where they are and get to the Penmar line, but first I'm gonna eat. And I'll get caught up, yes, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of our time here and try to get to the halfway point and have my birthday trail magic. But in the meantime, let's eat. And thank you, Sue. And Mark.
welcome.
And Mark, her husband, who's at work. All right, so I'm in the bathroom. You all should have seen how disgustingly dirty the water in this bathtub was. It's still dirty, but you can't even tell now. I was just gonna put my stuff in here to soak, and then I saw the muddy, brown, nasty water. Oh my gosh, it was so bad from just my pack and Zobi's day pack that I also use for slack packing. So here, put this. So pack is now clean, or at least cleanish, and had it soaking in here in super hot water to sanitize it while we had breakfast. So I'm taking it all out into their yard to lay out to dry now. Then I'm gonna do my tent, my sleeping pad, and my sleeping bag, and my puffy. I'll hand wash that and lay it out to dry while she sanitizes everything else. But oh my god, that's the remnants. That's so bad. Oh my gosh, it was like black and muddy and gross in here. I'm just so thankful and grateful for it though. All right, so here's my little home in the basement at Sue and Mark's, which is actually pretty cool. I get the whole place to myself, and Zobi is curled up, taking a nap. He's my good boy. He celebrated his birthday last night, and he's gonna get to celebrate by taking another 0 today. He obviously took a 0 with me in the tent yesterday, and now I'm getting dressed and ready to go, hopefully knock out these 10 miles and not get too tired. There are a couple road crossings, and Stan and Steps are gonna kind of be following me along at the road crossings and making sure I'm doing okay to get these 10 miles in. Apparently it's over a lot of rocks, and there's a steep up and a steep down, and I'm getting winded just going up the stairs here. So we'll see. I really want to get this knocked out, so I'm gonna do it. But yeah, so I've got my gear drying outside, and I'm going through what I had in my slack pack to get it repacked. I'm borrowing a day pack from Stan and get back on the trail. Kind of crazy that this is the way it worked out. I was laying in my tent sick 24 hours ago, and now I've been picked up, showered, cleaned, slept, fed, feeling better, and have the ability to go out and slack pack these 10 miles and get caught up, and we'll figure it out moving forward from here. What we're gonna do. The goal had been to reach the halfway point by the 5th, which is tomorrow, because we were gonna 0 on the 6th and the 7th for my birthday to do birthday trail magic. it's like 30 more miles to the halfway point. So I think we're gonna slack pack some tomorrow and maybe a little bit the morning of the 6th, because we still have to like shop and stuff to get ready for the birthday trail magic on the 7th. So may not actually meet the goal now of halfway point before my birthday, but it'll probably be like the day after my birthday. So close enough considering what has happened. I'll take it. And so unbelievably thankful for the blessing of, if I was gonna get sick on trail, that it was here and had Sue and Mark and the rest of Stan's family. His mom, so sweet, and his other sister Jean came, and it's just been such an amazing blessing to have them take care of me and nurse me back to health, and now slack pack me to get caught up, and they're zeroing out so I can do this, and I'm gonna get all choked up again, just like I did when they said they were gonna do this for me. So, all right, let's go finish getting ready. I'm back on trail. Stan and Steps just dropped me off. We helped out a fellow thru-hiker who needed to get to the Dollar General just down the street to resupply. So they dropped me off and picked him up. And I'm back on trail, and I'm passing right now the campsite. I'm not gonna go back to it, but right here is where I spent 24 hours sick, just a little bit past this. So here we go. I don't remember it being that quite steep. It wasn't steep, but that quite of a steep backup to my campsite. Oh, actually, you know what? I kept seeing people walk right by me. Right here, I'm gonna flip. Right here is my campsite. This is where I got sick. And actually, oh, this is really gross, but that dark spot on the ground is actually where I was getting sick. No wonder I kept seeing people pass me while I was laying in my tent. I'm on the trail. It was right next to it. I didn't realize it. See, there's a blue blaze on the tree back there. So now you see my sick site. And I'm going to keep going. So don't care if this takes me the whole rest of the day. I'm getting this 10 miles in. I'm gonna take it slow and easy. Try not to push myself too much. But I feel good right now, so we'll see how I feel in 10 miles. So thankful for Tramily taking care of me. All right, I was a little nervous because the first thing I had to do today was go up. Not a super steep or long up, but considering I was, as of like 5 a.m. this morning, I was still getting winded just going up the stairs from the basement. I was a little nervous about having to go up for the first mile, but I'm fine, I'm good. Made the up, and about I think it was 0.8 of a mile in to my just shy of 10-mile hike. I think it's gonna be 9.7 to where they got picked up at the Penmar Park, which is like 0.3 of a mile shy of the Pennsylvania border, which we're either going to do together when they pick me up today or when we get back on trail together tomorrow. We're gonna do some slack packing, but we still have to figure out when and how, what we're slack packing in the next couple of days with Sue and spending time with the family. And we're gonna go to church together tomorrow and my birthday celebration. So we got a lot going on in the next couple of days, and plans that we had previously set have changed because I got sick, because we were supposed to be crossing Pennsylvania border yesterday. But it's all good. So anyway, yeah, doing well so far on my first up. Hopefully that continues for the next 9 miles now. Just popped out to my first meadow walk in a minute. I haven't had one of these with views. Thank you, Pennsylvania, for giving me one of my favorite things, the meadow walk, on a beautiful, cooler, much cooler after the rains day here. Yay, we love these. Hello. Okay, I am 4.7 miles in to today's hike, and just did my first real steep up of the day. Lots of rock stairs and some steep portions for about 6-7 of a mile, which normally I would just knock out at this point in the hike. But today, tried to kick my butt. But I say tried because it didn't. Whew, it tried though. So 4.7 in, there is the shelter 5 miles in that I'm gonna stop at briefly to rest, get a little something to eat, some water with some liquid IV in it, hydration, if you don't know what that is, electrolytes and hydration, and knock out the other half of today's hike then. So far so good. Not too hot. It's warm, but I'm not dying. I did see a snake slithered off before I was able to get a picture of it. It wasn't anything poisonous, just a black snake with yellow stripes on it. So, but still, it's like, ooh, I haven't seen you on trail yet. Nothing else of interest. Actually, for a Saturday in the summer, I've only passed a couple other people. Kind of interesting, but I'll take it. I enjoy having the trail to myself too. So, all right, I'll see you at the shelter in a few tenths of a mile. Well, I guess I was in La La Land. Totally missed the blue blaze to the shelter. So I'm sitting on a rock. It looks like a log, but somewhere under there it is. I'm sitting on a rock, eating chips and gummy bears. But they told me the second half was the hardest. A lot of rocks and a really steep rocky down, which usually my feet don't like, but was a little more concerned about the, ooh, hi, that log is not steady. I was a little more concerned about the ups today with the lack of energy, so we'll see how the second half goes. Just trying to refuel, and again, just every step today I'm praising the Lord and counting my blessings for having amazing guys to be hiking with right now, and hopefully the rest of the way to Maine. Been with Stan now since Damascus, which is kind of crazy. And his family has just been wonderful, and looking forward to a couple more days with them and celebrating my birthday with them and with my fellow thru-hikers with a day of trail magic. So I'm gonna shut this off so I can get some food in me and get back on the trail so I can go spend some more time with all of them. All right, see you tomorrow. I'm about to see you tomorrow. See you later. Not tomorrow yet. I think I just screwed up. Stan and Steps planned the trail magic me. I had my phone on airplane mode, and they said they were at High Point. Where am I? And I just turned my phone on, and I'm past High Point. I told them where I am, and they're like, oh crap. Okay, see you at Penmar. So I am 7.6 miles into the hike, coming up on a dirt road crossing. Who knows, maybe they'll try to see me there, but apparently they're going to see me at Penmar Park now where they're picking me up. That's kind of funny. And there I go stumbling again. Yeah, so did the toughest up and the toughest down, which the down was like bouldering, rock scramble down, trying to figure out where the heck the trail is going in this mess of rocks as far as the eye can see. But I did it. I'm feeling good. So I got a little bit of an up again, then another down, and pretty soon I will be at Penmar, and I'll have knocked these 10 miles out for the day. Yay! Speaking of rocky mess and losing the trail, I have no idea where the trail is. No white blazes anywhere on rocks or on trees, and all you can see are rocks and trees. Trying to follow it on far out, there's no clear path. I'm lost. I mean, I'm not lost. I can see on far out where the trail is supposed to be, and I'm just kind of picking my way through this mess until I pick it up again, because I'm definitely not actually on it. So yeah, this is lovely. All right, introduction to Pennsylvania and Maryland apparently. All right, finally found it. Finally saw that on a tree. And if you look ahead, now I can't even find it. Somewhere ahead on a tree is another white blaze. Would be really nice if they were on the rocks through this section. All right, here we go. I think my trail magic is coming to me. Somebody told me there's a lemonade stand on the trail. It's warm now? Well, what good are you if it's warm? Didn't you guys already hike these miles?
That shows you how much we like you.
Aww.
Yeah.
And you even hiked in lemonade for
I
me.
can't believe you missed High Rock.
I can't believe I missed High Rock either. I think I was just.
There was cold lemonade.
I think I.
Cold lemonade at High
Cold
Rock.
lemonade there.
And of you apparently.
Yes.
I think I was just trying to stay on trail.
A couple that you saw
Yeah,
came
yeah.
in and told us that you
That-
were-
Oh, they were sweet. Yeah, I totally missed them.
Buckeye.
Buckeye, yeah, Ohio too. Yeah, Buckeye and what was her name? I forget. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna take my lemonade. All right, woo woo woo! Here we are. I did it. Penmar Park. We're here. I did it. Only got, what did you say we have, 0.3 to the actual border now? Mason-Dixon line right ahead of us. We will conquer that tomorrow. For now, or we could go do it today. Then we have to walk back, that's right. Why go Sobo? All right, so they brought me lemonade and I did it. 10 miles after being sick. Definitely gonna remember this day. Yay! All right, onward to celebrating with the family tonight.
Simmons car? Is that the Simmons car? That's yours?
I think we have surprise visitors for Stan in here.
There they are! Oh my god, I said, I go, what is that? And I go, Illinois. Lord, I go, it's Simmons. Hey, we've been down here. You're getting good to see you. Between us, we're the same age. Years ago. You're little and I'm 20. This is Tonya.
Hi.
Monarch, also is Monarch. And this is Steps. Steps.
So tell us who your
man.
surprise visitors are.
This is Janet Simmons, lifelong friend, and Mike Simmons, lifelong friend. Like a brother to me.
Yay. And they drove from Peoria, Illinois
Amazing.
to be here. That's
That
so
is great.
cool. What a great surprise. We
He
pulled in
came-
and Stan was
He
like,
came to talk
Peoria?
baseball. Yeah, let's talk
He
baseball.
came to talk baseball. I'm
He's
sure
a
that's what he
huge-
came
huge-
for.
These are huge Cardinal fans. Okay. And,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I'm a
we
Cubs
grew up
fan.
rooting for the Cardinals. And then I became part of the pond scum.
Oh,
Cardinals are actually a doubleheader.
There's bread.
Getting the
there's
spread.
fresh Pennsylvania corn from last year, and there's grilled chicken, boneless chicken breast thighs that Mark made, and there'll be strawberry pie for this.
Yes!
Yes.
Hi, Mama. I'm recording. You're going to be on YouTube. Say hi. This is Stan's sister Jean and Mama Marietta. Yes. So had to get the spread. I've got to get a close up of this spread. Don't forget the croutons, she says. Look at all of this. Oh my goodness. And strawberry pie for dessert. Okay, that deserves a close up right there. Good morning. It is Sunday, June 5th. And I can't even remember what I have or have not been recording. I know yesterday I did the 10-mile hike. We got back and we had the surprise of Mike and Janet driving here from Illinois to see Stan. And his mom and sister Jean came back over last night. So we had dinner with everyone and stayed up and told Stan stories, which was hilarious. And it's been a really good break. We're almost to the halfway point, and I was kind of getting in my own head a little bit about like having to give myself a pep talk every day. Steps and I were talking about this morning. Just every day kind of getting into the rut of like, you know how when you wake up and you're like forcing yourself to go to the gym and it's like, I know I need to do this, but I don't want to. And it's just like, ugh. That was kind of how it was beginning to feel about the trail. And you don't want that. I mean, it's mental and you're doing it for 6 straight months and it's going to happen. But you need a break. Zeros are important for the mental game as well as the physical game. And I think God just kind of knew what was going on in my head and was like, well, you're not going to stop, and I know you're not going to stop, so I'm going to force you to. And allowed me to get sick, forcing me to stop and take a couple zeros. And, I did the 10-mile makeup yesterday, but I'm not better. I mean, I'm still having some waves of dizziness, and my strength is not back. I mean, there's no way I could hike 20 miles with a pack right now. So we decided, with everyone here, we were already going to go to church this morning, with all of Stan's family, and then his mom made reservations for lunch, and Carissa and Karis were surprising him by driving over today. So we decided to just zero out again today. I think we all need it mentally and physically, and we were planning on zeroing for my birthday too, which is on Tuesday, and today's Sunday. So we're going to try to do a 20-mile slack pack tomorrow to kind of get some miles in between all of this. But you know what? The zeros right now are important, and we're enjoying them. I think, I'm just going to say this. I remember watching, I believe it was Dixie, Homemade Wanderlust, has a video out that's like, I think like the top 6 things that you should know about a thru hike, like do's and don'ts, like top 6 things to do, top 6 things to don't do, something like that. And one of her things was take a break. Go home and see family, have someone come visit you, go into a town that you really want to enjoy for a couple days, like get off the trail, give your mind a break, give your body a break, and like you need that break. And she's right. I mean, the girl knows what she's talking about. So this is our halfway break, and it's turning out to be a really, really good one. Stan's family and friends are awesome. I'm standing in front of their house. Look at Sue's gorgeous gardens. I mean, this is like living at a B&B. And seriously, because talk about the gift of hospitality, they are just like cooking up a storm, and it's amazing. And now we're getting ready to go to church together, and haven't been to church in months, so looking forward to worshiping and hearing a message, and it's good. It's been a good time. So all right, gotta get ready and head to church with them. Bye everybody.